Feel so near you. Definitely, me as well. I like you. What's your name? I feel so associated with you. Yep, no doubt. Goodness, my God. We haven't seen each other in months, you understand what I'm talking about? And that is the beneficial thing about this genuine things is going on. Furthermore, it's like the two of us being occupied and being conscious. We're not used to that. That provided you with a ton of tips to sort of assist you with preparing to do your thing. What was the greatest tip she gave you to get ready? So recall my means during the week and the evening of the show to give a show. Hi, fam. Following a tornado sentiment and long stretches of being together, vocalist Teyana Taylor and expert b-ball player Iman Shumpert at last threw in the towel. Fans have different interpretation of this news, yet today we will discuss the conceivable motivation behind why Teyana chose to end their sentiment. Definitely. For the people who don't comprehend the setting of this clasp, then let me illuminate you. This has turned into a web sensation on the web, and individuals, particularly Teyana's fans, are unsettled about it. Why? Since many are asserting that Iman Shumpert can be heard behind the scenes. However, how genuine is this? Might this actually be the justification for why Teyana left him? Gracious, this is getting zesty, you all. Stop for a minute, this was not whenever that Iman first has been blamed for cheating. Furthermore, this is the tomfoolery part. You know, it is consistently on account of his side Bs that he is getting uncovered. Kid and his young ladies are not in any event attempting to be unpretentious about them messing around. This video clasp of this lady likewise turned out to be extremely dubious, on account of Iman's alleged voice, yet additionally in light of the chain that she was wearing. Fans promptly uncovered a photograph of Iman wearing a similar chain. Fortuitous event? I have to strongly disagree. All in all, these young ladies truly get together the mental fortitude and have the dauntlessness to flex like that, as though connecting yourself with a wedded man is truly okay. Yet, that isn't its finish. We as a whole realize what happens when celebs are being engaged with tales like this. Individuals would find confirmations just to make their statement. Gracious, the force of the web. At any rate, this photograph of the young lady being referred to is additionally surfacing since fans likewise found something intriguing. That is to say, the manner in which she was resting on him says everything. Damn, young lady. She without a doubt needs to be discussed. Also, as of now, I bet that she was adoring the consideration she was getting on the grounds that for what other reason could she carelessly show them off on the web? Obviously, she has one thought process as a top priority, and that is to tell Teyana what his man has been doing despite her good faith. As a matter of fact, she attempted to put any misinformation to rest, yet we as a whole understand what she was doing. In an Instagram post, she stuck this remark where she composed, "That is my chain. I'm not wearing his chain. We are simply companions. We generally tag and post one another." The web journals and others needed to throw off everyone's vibe for their own advantage. So this is simply affirmation enough that they frequently spend time with one another. Companions don't rest on one another like that, particularly assuming the other one is now hitched. There is something else to that Instagram remark, since when somebody composed, "So why you got coordinating chain with a wedded man?" The young lady answered. "It's his mark," she added. We were in the studio and one more remark saying, "I lay on the entirety of my companions, female or male. Assuming I was crawling, you could never know who I was laying down with. Trust me, I've been around this for a considerable length of time. I ain't not even once been posted who I was dating. This sort of young lady. We know them and what they need very much well." Additionally, she ought to have anticipated that individuals should discuss that, taking into account the way that she realized that Iman and Teyana are both famous figures. It is possibly she is actually his side piece, or she simply needed to definitely stand out enough to be noticed and notoriety from every one of these. She understands what she was doing, and on the off chance that she is truly near Iman, she is additionally mindful that the kid has had numerous duping charges tossed at him. Did you initially meet your beau, Iman Shumpert, who plays in the NBA and is a truly cool fella, entirely trendy, love his hair so blissful. He looks perfect with you, my man. So how did you all meet? Alright, continuing on. We should discuss what Iman and Teyana's relationship has been similar to over time. On the off chance that you are not their fan and have not been following them from that point forward, let me update you on the subtleties. We really met quite a while back. 3, perhaps? Definitely, a long time back over the course of the end of the week. Furthermore, I think it resembled when he previously got drafted and, he came dependent upon me and attempted to converse with me, however I was seeing someone. So you understand what I'm talking about? Similar to what makes the story so unique is on the grounds that occurred, you understand what I'm talking about? Like, I couldn't ever have felt that me and him, would be together. These two initially met in 2011 at a party. They were only companions toward the start, very much like others. Be that as it may, in 2014, their companionship created and ultimately became something heartfelt. Furthermore, following an extended time of dating, the b-ball player asked about getting married. Furthermore, in 2016, the pair sealed the deal. They had 2 youngsters too. Besides, in 2018, they had their own unscripted television series, Teyana and Iman. It was somewhat of a short run in light of the fact that the show at last got dropped in the wake of circulating 6 episodes. Do you have any thinks about why it was dropped? Evidently, rumors from far and wide suggest that it has something to do with betrayal. Around then, when Teyana made sense of the circumstance, she set out to accuse the creation and the issues that they've had. In any case, despite the fact that she attempted to hide things away from plain view, we as a whole realize what's been happening. As I've referenced, this was not Iman's most memorable opportunity to be confronted with bamboozling charges. Kid, never scholarly his illustrations. Or then again, perhaps he was doing whatever it takes not to conceal his soil. In any case, in 2016, he was uncovered for purportedly wasting time. This lady guaranteed that she had been with him for a considerable length of time as of now, so that would imply that she was dating a man the very time that he was dating Teyana. That is screwed up. The story is that Iman was with his partner Kyrie Irving when he requested that the lady get together at a lodging. At the point when she showed up, they requested a trio, which the young lady was not inspired by. She said that Kyrie seized her telephone firsthand and even tossed it at her when she declined their proposition. This gossip was in the end turned somewhere around both Iman and Teyana, and relatively few individuals truly engaged the thought since she truly got no confirmation. Beside her words, Iman even explained the issue by sharing his sign on Instagram, where he composed, "I was youthful, I was egotistical. I've broken hearts and been cold-hearted toward them. I never truly tended to think about the thing the web said about me as of not long ago, and it's not on the grounds that they're alienating me. They are currently coordinating disdain towards a lady that radiates only certain energy and merits just the world that I promised to give her. All that is sweet. Provided that he implied those words. I have an entire family and live